The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
Loki, get that
I
out.
haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They hand it off to Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he fires it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. There he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense at a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Let's go, defense.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Oh, let him fumble. Let him fumble.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Tua. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, he dropped it.
Complete.
He dropped it.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and this is incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Right. To throw again on second down. Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Tua to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On second and goal, Tua. Flush to his right. And his pass incomplete.
And that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Back to throw again.
Let's go, Jair. Let's go.
Picked up by Jair Alexander. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up.
Let's fucking go, man.
To be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march for the chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Let's go. We 20 with this nigga, man.
So the Packer
we 20 with this nigga.
They'll be asked to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And the average a bit is
talking too fast, huh? And they say you talking too fast.
On the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Come on, bro. Right through with that nigga.
A show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. Now after the
Sounds
touchdown,
good.
ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Past the 20 to about the 22.
I thought my nigga was still running.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, why you do this?
Incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right.
He got bumped twice.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Ain't no way, man. God damn.
Incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. Running right, Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Slot man moves right. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The slot man in motion right. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
That's how you squeeze through that motherfucking hole.
To handle over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over
That's
my
how you
best
squeeze through that hole,
let's go ahead
baby.
and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Ooh, keep on. I Catch that bitch ass nigga dance. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill it, dude.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and they certainly
nice right
here
there
for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to a field goal. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Squib kick picked up near the 20.
Damn. Lay heat like a motherfucker, real.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it, and in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Come on, man. It took too long to get set. I could have been like the fucking ball. Give me a delay game. Fucking with you.
Behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Leaded out left to Dobbs. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. The give is to Jones.
I'm really can't get no good. God
this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Rodgers now to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
That shit crazy.
They go back to the ground with Jones.
Ooh. Way to hold this sideline.
Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Ooh, hold this side.
Because that might be one to remember, well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Ooh, the whole crowd go out of
After the
bounds.
touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the...
Let me know when you're ready.
So we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he stopped immediately there. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot, third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 5. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, it just envelops it and brings it in.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Oh, I ain't seen him. Where the fuck he was?
Incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped
stopped him there, but not to be.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now it's Rodgers. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He dropped it again. These niggas be dropping it 30. That shit's crazy.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Rodgers. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
That was a motherfucking guy right there, Rodgers.
18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to build on
the motherfucking guy, mate.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Oh, man, I gotta make him. Don't let these niggas score quick, man. Yeah, Tyreek Hill saving this nigga, man. Niggas can't focus up.
Here's Crosby to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. 2 and now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
No good. No good. Yes, sir. Yeah, that bitch ain't got that much room to run to. You got that much motherfucker room to run to.
He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk.
They got that much motherfucker room to run to.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
No, I'm down here, baby.
Inside the 40-yard line.
Let's go quick. I don't give a fuck.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Here we go.
Let's go 3 times. 2 times for him.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
So, create a pass. Create a pass.
And he'll be
Create a
taken down
pass.
at about the 22-yard line.
Create a fucking pass.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. So the Dolphins
Fucking
have
go,
it.
man.
Welcome you
Good.
back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That's certainly not the
You rolling to his right, making him, he a left-hand quarterback rolling right.
That's also tail a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. So they're ready.
Come on, man.
Happens in
You know that.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Tagovailoa.
Stop playing.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
In motion left is Wilson. Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
So keep on letting you, keep on letting you burn my boy, nigga.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Robert Tonyan, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
They're going to run with Jones. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Let's go, man. We're going to beat this nigga till he tap out.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh man, I can't throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Should have kept on throwing the entire hill like you've been throwing it, man.
Get it back here just past the 35. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
And now a throw on first down there.
Oh, it's going to be a touchdown
So
again.
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Get up,
Scheme going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's
He
it.
really just overthrew him.
Picked off by Verone McKinley. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Down the sideline he goes. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
Oh, nice.
A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. Here's Mostert. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Tua.
Oh, he said
that. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do. And it's easy to look ahead. If they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for Tua again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Oh,
It's
get
a
down.
straight kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And now
Let
he
me
can't
run.
return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
Got his attention. We know what he's looking for. And across the most where he is.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the time,
It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the field, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. Now after the
20
touchdown,
with you,
here's
nigga. I
Crosby
told
to
you,
kick it
nigga. I ain't lying, nigga. I'm 20 with you, nigga. I'm mad I lost that $20 game. Bitch. Ooh, you got a phone with it. You got a phone with it. You got a phone with it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Now Tua. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. So they still need a
I try to get it, man.
where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle.
Good shit,
Still
guys.
have hope.
You do?
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Oh, they ain't want to let me get no another one.
This offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
He tapped out, y'all. He tapped out for that. Jump on 2K for a minute.